now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, new episode of Ninja Kamui. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like every episode is becoming like my favorite episode. Like after, like you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this episode it didn't have a crazy action scene, but one, it's setting up like the next episode is obviously gonna be a crazy action scene, and then two, we got way more backstory on every character, which is fine. One of the main characters. But yeah, what do you think about this episode?
I liked it. I liked a lot. Even though there wasn't action, there was still kind of some action that it didn't involve fighting really that much. I don't know how to explain that. There's movement, you got to see it. I do like the backstory of Mike. I think it's kind of interesting, and I see what they're doing. They're kind of showing similarity between the two characters, which I think is pretty cool. And I think that's why these two characters are probably looking more later on in the show. And it's basically showing you, this show is really showing based. Like, it even shows you why, basically, he doesn't drink alcohol because he can't hang, he can't do stuff like that. I think it's kind of interesting how they show you rather than tell you. Which is one of the things that you had a problem with the Avatar.
Yeah, the dialogue. This is not even a comparable thing, but this is what happens when they're showing, not telling. And like you were saying, like seeing Mike's backstory, that shit was like I don't know why I wasn't expecting like the kid to die. So like I don't know, I just thought like the wife was just gonna leave him or some shit. But then the fact that he wasn't answering any of his phone calls, and then once he answered, it was like she got hit by a car. It's like that's trash. And then obviously, what?
Do you think it's fucked up that she left him?
Nah, not really. Like maybe like at that moment, but I think their relationship, it's just showing that their relationship was done after that. Like you know what I'm saying? It's different when if like she lost a kid and like she didn't have that person there with her to like calm her down. You know how shorties are, like they need that comforting energy. So the fact that he's never answered, like he's purposely never answering the phone, like you feel me, like it's crazy because I get both sides. Like I get him like I gotta focus on this shit. Like this is some like he's a detective. Like he really be in the field of the streets, like just sitting in the car watching niggas. Like I get that, but at the same time, like he definitely should be communicating it. Like niggas like not answering the phone calls, and that's what happens when you don't answer phone calls. It's like shit happens and like you're nowhere to be found. So it's like, yeah, I really fucked with this backstory because it's very complex. It's like I get his side and I get why she left at the same time.
You know, it's kind of crazy. I feel like I'm the same way with phone calls. Like, if I'm doing something, I don't know why I can't multitask. I have to focus on one thing. So I can understand why he does it, but at the same time, you're right. Some serious shit has been going down on someone's phone. Even if nothing would have changed, even though he got that phone call, it could have been something he could have changed.
Yeah, like just being there for like when she could have been alive for a little bit, like or something, like just any of those moments is like it's tough. And then I feel like seeing Higam's history is fire as fuck. Like seeing how like we pretty much got all the answers we wanted. Like he was just a regular ninja. It was like I like how they do. I don't know why. Random side note. I just think it's fire that like the other of the trio is like his nemesis. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's generic, but I just love that people do. Like I just love it when it's in stories like that. It's like the two nemesis have like history. You feel me? Like I think it's dope that we got to see that. And I was so confused because I thought that was Reaper from you feel me? So like when they said that was I don't know, I forget his name, but like that was his homie. I was like, wait, I thought Reaper was the one who left. He was another exiled ninja, but I guess he's not.
Oh, the whole time I thought Reaper was I think his name was Zai. They called him.
Yeah, Zai or something like that.
I thought Zai and the Reaper were the same person.
So that's the thing. In the beginning, in the other episode, they were like, "Yo, we got a Reaper is another exiled ninja." I was like, "Okay, that makes sense." But then in this episode, he was in the lair of the main boss, and he's like, "Yo, let me get him." And then the main boss is like, "Nah, like we gotta see what his ultimate technique is, and then we'll send you out at him or whatever." So is that Reaper or is that like that his homeboy? Like I was just and then when he popped up at the end and he said his homeboy's name, I was like, oh, so is he Reaper or is Reaper just somebody we haven't even seen yet? Like,
oh, because when they mentioned the term Reaper, his boy showed up after,
with the mask and yeah.
That's why I was thinking it was damn. Now you confusing me. Now I don't know.
Yeah, I like, is he an exiled ninja or is he with the niggas?
Maybe he's the dude on the phone.
Yeah, things a little blurry by the way. Yeah, I think it was the way he went. Yeah, but also yeah, I guess just to continue his backstory, he fell in love with the shorty on the team, which is like, yeah, like I understand. I understand it. And then I thought what was a crazy moment was that she was about to just end herself. Like she was just about to be like, fuck it. Like, yeah, I like how they explained that too. They explained like the ninja way, like the codes of the ninja and shit. But yeah, she was about to end herself, and then he's like, nah, bro, you too far for that. Like, it's crazy. Like, yeah, they probably hooked up that night, and then it was up ever since, you know.
He was like, I loved you when I first met you. I was supposed to go. I was like, why did you come out here?
You got that sauce, man. Shout out to
It
Egon.
was kind of funny. It gave me like Naruto vibes. That was like a huge storyline for Kamui and Saga. Like he broke the ninja code to save his friends, and people hated him in the village for it.
Well, I mean,
that's what you gotta do as a ninja, bro. You gotta sometimes break the code.
yeah. So I guess this episode is pretty much just like a setup for the next episode. What I've noticed. So he's going into the secret base. He's doing all his ninja shit, which is fire. Obviously, seeing the parkour. Niggas really like a ninja. Like he was flipping over niggas and shit.
I'm trying to see his secret technique, bro.
I know.
I want to know what it is. Because his secret technique is not the thing that brought him back.
I don't think we've seen it yet. I don't think we've seen it yet.
Because they don't know either, because they were thinking like, oh, I think it was the secret technique that brought him back. No, because no one knows but him.
Yeah, which is fire that everybody gets a technique that they can't tell niggas about. I wonder what his shorty's secret technique was. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was probably a demon too. But yo, speaking of that, random side note, she opens the fucking closet and it's a girl holding a baby. And then she just throws the baby and just starts spraying her. I was like, yo, this is some crazy shit. Like, I thought it was gonna be like awesome shit where like she saw the kid and the wife and she's like, I can't kill them. That's fucked up. The bitch just threw the baby and just started spraying. I was just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, that shit was crazy.
I thought she was going to close the door back.
Yeah.
She didn't see it.
I thought it was something like that.
And then I was thinking, Max, I was like, oh, then she about to let that person live. And then the friend's about to find out. And then they're trying to book her. And then, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it was literally, that's exactly what I thought was happening. And then, yeah, I like how it. That's the thing. It shows. There's shows that like do things that are generic, but they find their own cool spin on it. You know what I'm saying? Like generic, like ninjas are generic. You know what I'm saying? But their cool spin on it is like the way they're ninjas, like the fact that they have hidden techniques and it's working with the government and it's kind of cyberpunkish. It's like that's how you change it from being just generic ninja shit. Cause I don't know if I would really fuck with the show if it was just regular ninja shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just normal ninja shit. The fact that it threw in, like, he was doing the shit, and then, like, the arms, it's like, that's the shit that I'm like, yes, I like seeing shit, because that's some shit I just never seen before, you know what I'm saying? I've seen regular ninjas do shit before. I've seen, like, a John Wick, they killed my family, now I gotta go kill them. Like, Punisher, I've seen that type of shit before. But it's the way they handle it that I'm really enjoying. Like, I really fuck with Higa, I'm like, nigga's drip is crazy. Like, you know, the mask clean, like, nigga's just that nigga. Like, I fuck with Higan. And then, also, I feel like something we didn't talk about was, who do you think is the nigga on the phone? Because that's another exile ninja.
That's what I was telling you earlier. I was trying to say, what if that person
Is the Reaper?
what if he's Reaper? That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I don't know. Because
And
they...
we find out that, what's his name, Yamazu, the boss, he has like some type of telepathy.
Yeah, the nigga's pretty much Darth Vader. Like,
Yeah.
yo, I was rolling when I saw the black nigga, bro. Come on, bro. He was like, check out my fresh cut. He's like, if I ever see this ninja, that's a wrap for him. I was like, bro, stop, bro. Like, can't we just get regular black? Like, it's funny because there's another black nigga that's just a regular nigga. But why do they have, like, I don't know. It's funny though. It's not like annoying. It's funny though. But yeah, next episode's gonna be crazy. Next episode's gonna be
I
crazy.
want to see what everyone around that table can do. Like, I want to see what the short dude can do because this whole time I thought the short dude was like manipulating blocks and stuff, but it was Ozra guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ozra guy. Yeah, he was the one that was testing his robot that whole time. That was kind of neat.
I just noticed in that I think it was the last episode. In the beginning, like it looked like he was like summoning demons, cause he was the one who killed that nigga in the beginning of the episode, and like they were driving and then like something just grabbed their face and killed them. So it's like it might be some demon shit. But yeah, I feel like everybody at that table is on some demon time. Like everybody at that table got some shit. So I'm excited. I like that they introduced the rivalry thing. I'm kind of iffy just cause like he's already here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been dope if it was like the next 2 episodes. Maybe he'll pop up later. But I mean, if anything, like they're either gonna fight and then they're not gonna then one of them's gonna escape, or he's probably just gonna talk to him because he's at the gate, so you can't get through it. So he's probably just gonna talk or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I hope they fight. That'll be sick. But yeah, I feel like even though this episode didn't have a crazy fight scene, it didn't really need it. It showed that the plot can move the story forward, which I really like. Fucks with it.
The parkour scene was clean too.
Yeah.
That's what clean lady was running and jumping. In real life, no one can follow instructions like that. That's the coolest thing.
Well, his sweat came off and hit the laser, and then it triggered the laser. Like that nigga was, yeah. And he has baggy ass clothes on. Like he's just jumping through lasers and shit. Fuck it, bro. He's that nigga, man. He gone. Shout out to that nigga. He gone, man. RP is shorty. She was probably a demon too. And
You know, I thought he was gonna wear the only mask.
I mean, he has his own, so you know. I like how it looks. It kind of looks like everybody has their own mask, which it's funny because like I have this story idea and it's somewhat similar to this. Like they're not always wearing their masks, but like whenever they're out doing their thing, it kind of makes sense for them to wear it. Which yeah, I fucks with that. I fucks with that shit. I'm excited for the next episode, man. I ain't gonna lie.
It's just crazy because it's getting to the point where like I watched the other episodes. I watched it like twice.
Yeah. Like
The
good.
only episode I haven't watched twice. And I feel like it goes by so quick.
They're good episodes, man. That's like I be watching them. I watched the first 2 or 3 like multiple times, and then I be watching other niggas review it just to see if I don't know because it is so short. I do like hearing other people's opinions, just hear if they caught anything I didn't catch type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's short, but it's very information heavy. You know what I'm saying? There's so much shit going on. But
in the second episode, didn't he do like the fireball jutsu?
who
Didn't he, like,
he gone?
Didn't he like started drinking the sake and then he like blew out fire or something like that?
Yeah. It was kind of like a fireball juice. Nigga, he's a demon, man. I fuck with Higan. I want to see what else he can do.
So far, I haven't seen anyone do as much technique.
Yeah. I mean, maybe his special technique is that he can do multiple techniques. That might be one of those things. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got, man.